Hey everyone, welcome back to EV Insider. This is the truck that basically turned high-speed off-roading into a factory warranty feature. And for 2026, the Ford F-150 Raptor is back with the same mission: go faster, hit harder terrain, and make it feel easy, while still being a daily driver pickup. So the big question is, does the 2026 Raptor actually redefine power, or is it just refining an already great formula? Let's take a first look. Design, interior, tech, safety, performance, pricing, and how it stacks up against the competition. Design-wise, the Raptor formula is instantly recognizable. And that's a good thing. You get that big, in-your-face grille, bold lighting, and a stance that looks like it's ready to launch off a dune, even while it's standing still. The wide fender flares and aggressive track width aren't just for show either. They visually telegraph how much suspension and tire this truck is working with. Up front, the Raptor's specific grille and detailing are basically its uniform, and the front bumper is shaped with real purpose. Approach angles and clearance that help you avoid smashing into the terrain the moment the trail gets steep. The wheels and tires look serious, because they are serious. This is the kind of setup that's meant to be dirty, chipped, and used. For 2026, if Ford changes anything, it'll likely be the finishing touches: updated lighting signatures, fresh wheel options, new colors, maybe small trim changes or graphics packages that make it look a little sharper without messing with what already works. The core design doesn't need reinvention, it just needs refinement, and that's exactly the direction this truck tends to take. Inside, the Raptor has to do two jobs at once. It needs to feel tough enough that it matches the truck's attitude, but it also has to be comfortable enough that you actually want to live with it every single day. And that balance is where the Raptor usually surprises people. The front seats are supportive, with bolstering that helps hold you in place when the terrain gets rough, but they're still cushy enough for long highway stretches. If you're going crew cab, which most buyers do, the back seat is genuinely adult-friendly, with real legroom and a seating position that doesn't feel like a penalty box. Practicality is classic F-150. Big door pockets, a center console that can swallow a small backpack, cup holders that actually fit bottles, and clever storage spots that keep your gear from sliding all over the place. You also get durable materials in the high-wear zones, which matters when you're climbing in with dusty clothes or wet boots. Overall, it feels like a truck that's ready to get dirty, but not so raw that it wears you out. This is one of those vehicles where you can go from a muddy trail straight to a nice dinner and you don't feel like you need to apologize for what you're driving. Let's talk power and the driving experience, because that's what people come for. The Raptor name only means something if it actually feels special behind the wheel. And historically, that comes down to the powertrain, the tuning, and the way the suspension makes bad terrain feel smaller. Historically, the Raptor lineup has centered around a high-output twin-turbo V6 as the main Raptor engine, and then the V8-powered Raptor R variant for buyers who want maximum attitude and that big engine soundtrack. For 2026, the big theme is likely continued high output with tuning refinements, plus software updates to drive modes and traction control strategy. Final numbers may vary by trim, but the point is simple. This truck is built to accelerate hard on loose surfaces and stay stable while doing it. And it's not just peak power, it's how quickly it responds when you roll into the throttle, how the transmission holds gears in the right mode, and how the truck puts power down without immediately turning into wheel spin and drama. Even in a performance off-road truck, safety matters, especially because this is a big, heavy vehicle with serious power and a tall ride height. The good news is, Raptors typically come loaded with driver assist tech that's there to take the stress out of everyday driving, not ruin the fun. Expect automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection to help in those someone stopped short moments, and blind spot monitoring that's especially useful in a wide truck, often with trailer coverage so it still works when you're towing. Lane keeping assistance can be a nice backup on long highway drives, and adaptive cruise control, depending on trim and options, helps make road trips feel way less tiring. Rear cross traffic alert is one of those features you don't appreciate until you're backing out between two tall SUVs and it spots a car you literally can't see. And the camera tech matters here more than on most vehicles. A 360-degree view isn't just for parking lots. It helps you place the truck precisely on tight trails, avoid clipping rocks with those expensive tires, and generally reduces the guessing game that leads to dents. Also, don't overlook the basics: stability control tuning for loose surfaces, strong braking hardware, and all the structural stuff you never see but absolutely want working in the background. This is the kind of safety tech that makes the Raptor easier to live with when you're not blasting through the desert. And it makes a truck this capable feel a lot less intimidating day to day. Let's talk money, because Raptors aren't budget anything. And the price story is more than just the window sticker. Realistically, pricing swings a lot depending on packages, wheels, tires, suspension options, graphics, interior upgrades, and whether you're looking at the standard Raptor or stepping up to the Raptor R. Based on how Ford has positioned these trucks, let's tell why. A regular F-150 Raptor typically starts in the rough $80,000 plus range, before you add destination, taxes, and the options most people actually want. If you're chasing the V8 powered Raptor R, you're often in $110,000 plus territory, and availability can push real-world transaction prices higher depending on demand in your area. And ownership costs are part of the deal. Those big tires aren't cheap to replace. Fuel economy won't be the highlight reel, and brakes take more wear when you drive a heavy performance truck the way it's meant to be driven. Insurance can also be a little higher than you'd expect. In other words, the Raptor lifestyle comes with Raptor operating costs. Just plan for it up front, so it doesn't surprise you later. So why pick a Raptor in 2026? Because it still nails a very specific mission better than almost anything else: going fast off-road while staying controlled, predictable, and confidence-inspiring. Lots of trucks can crawl, and plenty can handle a dirt road, but the Raptor's suspension, tuning, and travel make it feel like it has an extra layer of composure when the surface gets choppy. It's not just about ground clearance. It's about how the truck manages repeated hits without getting unsettled. Another big advantage is the ecosystem. Aftermarket support is massive, the community knowledge is deep, and Ford's own factory options make it easy to build the truck you want without immediately tearing it apart. And then there's the two trucks in one factor. It can be a desert runner on Saturday and a comfortable commuter on Monday. Against the Ram 1500 TRX, you're choosing sharper off-road control and usually a lighter, more nimble feel versus pure supercharged V8 theater. Against the Silverado ZR2 and ZR2 Bison, the Raptor tends to emphasize speed and stability over rough terrain, while the ZR2 leans harder into rugged, technical capability. Against the Tundra TRD Pro, you're betting on the Raptor's more extreme suspension mission and high-speed confidence, while Toyota's appeal is often reliability, reputation, and a simpler long-term ownership vibe. If your priority is most composed at speed on rough terrain, the Raptor is usually the benchmark. If your priority is most V8 drama, that's where the Raptor R conversation starts. So, first look verdict. If the 2026 Ford F-150 Raptor sticks to the formula, and all signs point that way, you're looking at one of the most complete factory off-road performance trucks you can buy. It's the combination that makes it special. Huge suspension capability that's designed to be used hard, serious power that doesn't feel strained, tech that actually helps you on the trail and in traffic, and everyday comfort that makes it more than just a weekend toy. And that's the real redefines power message here. Power you can actually put down on rough terrain without the truck feeling out of control. Who should buy it? If you want a truck that can handle the commute Monday through Friday, tow and haul when needed, and then rip dirt roads on Saturday like it was born for it. Because it was. This should be at the top of your list. If you're mainly doing city driving and you never leave pavement, it might be more truck than you need, but if your lifestyle matches the mission, it's hard to beat. If you want a full driving review, the moment we can get more confirmed specs and real seat time, subscribe and drop a comment. Would you go standard Raptor, or are you holding out for the Raptor R?